Hey everyone, it's October 14th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share with serial killer Bobby Joe Long, known as the classified ad rapist, who murdered at least 10 victims in 1984, and that is him right up there. Long was born in West Virginia in 1953, and like many members of his family, had an extra X chromosome, causing him to grow breasts during adolescence. He was teased mercilessly until he had surgery to remove 6 pounds of excess tissue from his chest. Long suffered multiple head injuries as a child, including being knocked unconscious while falling off a swing, and losing teeth and suffering a severe concussion when riding his bike, among others, and had an odd relationship with his mother, sleeping in the same bed with her until he was a teenager. His relationship with his father was non existent, and he didn't like the many men who his mother brought home in a series of short term relationships. He was able to find a girlfriend at age 13, and they married in 1974, having 2 children together. Long had joined the Army shortly before his wedding, but 6 months later crashed a motorcycle, shattering his helmet with the impact of his skull on the pavement. His recovery revealed new personality traits, including violent rages and an obsession with sex. Demanding sex twice a day, while still masturbating 5 times, was likely part of the reason why his marriage fell apart, getting divorced in 1980. They had moved to Florida, and Long terrorized Miami, Ocala, and Fort Lauderdale over the next few years, preying on housewives and violent sexual assaults. He would answer classified ads that were placed looking for a handyman, then tie up his victims at knife point, assault them, rob their homes, and flee. Long was caught, tried, and convicted of one such crime in 1981, but his conviction was overturned on appeal when a witness claimed to have seen the victim consent. That allowed Long to pick up where he left off, and he soon added murder to the mix. While his 50 rape victims were largely married women, his murder victims were prostitutes, runaways, or the homeless, perhaps knowing that police were less likely to care about their victimization. Between May and November of 1984, he strangled, shot, and stabbed at least 9 women, and a 10th is strongly suspected. Near the end of his murder spree, he picked up a 17-year-old girl who he let go after sexually assaulting her. She immediately fled to the police, but they were slow to act, and it wasn't until 2 days later after he killed his final victim that Long was apprehended. He confessed to 9 murders and was quickly convicted and sentenced to death row. While in the appeal process, he accused prison officials of running a death pool, betting on when death row inmates would be executed. I don't know who had May 23, 2019 in the pool, but that's the date he was taken to the lethal injection chamber. Long's final meal consisted of roast beef, bacon, french fries, and a soda, and he made no final statement before the execution began. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Bobby Joe Long, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.